A ghostly find, uncovering a Viking ship, the North Sea, cold, rough, unforgiving. It's like a giant graveyard of secrets swallowing history whole. But sometimes the sea gives back what it takes. This time it gave back a ghost ship, a Viking longship lost for 1,000 years. It came up from the deep like a ghost, whispering stories of a forgotten time, a time of brave warriors, amazing journeys, and a culture that ruled the waves. The discovery shocked archaeologists everywhere. Using sonar, they found the shape of a ship buried under tons of mud and sand. The ship's special, long, narrow shape, made for speed and easy turning, was unmistakable. The serpent's tooth was real, and it had a story to tell. The serpent's tooth wasn't just a peaceful merchant ship. No way, this vessel was a symbol of Viking power and aggression, a floating fortress designed to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. This was a warship built for raiding and taking over. Its sleek design and powerful build made it a formidable opponent on the high seas. The ship's huge size, over 70 feet long, showed it could carry dozens of fierce Viking warriors. These warriors were not just sailors, they were trained fighters, ready for battle at a moment's notice. But what sank this mighty ship? What could bring down such a powerful vessel designed to dominate the seas? What turned this fearsome predator into a silent thing on the sea floor? The mystery deepens as we explore the possible scenarios. The serpent's tooth was found far off course, miles from any known Viking trade routes or settlements. This raises questions about what led it so far from its intended path. Battle damage on the ship, along with scattered weapons on the seabed nearby, suggested a big sea battle. The evidence points to a violent confrontation. Did the serpent's tooth fight another Viking clan fighting for control of the seas? Rivalries among Viking clans were fierce and often deadly. Or maybe it was defeated by the kingdoms of Europe who were fighting back. European forces were becoming more organized and capable of challenging Viking dominance. We don't know for sure, but one thing is clear. The serpent's tooth went down fighting. Its final moments were likely filled with the chaos and fury of battle, a fitting end for such a legendary warship. Getting a 1,000-year-old Viking ship out of the icy North Sea was really hard. It was a tricky job, a mix of archaeology and engineering. The team, a mixed group of archaeologists, marine biologists, divers and engineers, knew they were dealing with a fragile time capsule. Working carefully and slowly, they used new technology and plain old hard work to dig up the ship. Remote-controlled vehicles with high-definition cameras gave a clear view of the wreck, guiding the team. Piece by piece, the serpent's tooth was brought back to the surface. Each piece of wood, each artifact was carefully recorded and preserved, adding another piece to the puzzle of the ship's story. Section 4. Treasures in the Deep, Unlocking the Past. The serpent's tooth wasn't just a ship. It was a marvel of Viking engineering, a testament to their seafaring prowess. It was like a floating village, a tiny piece of Viking life at sea. Every plank and sail told a story of adventure and survival. And wow, did it have a lot of cool stuff. The ship was a treasure trove of history, waiting to be discovered. These weren't shiny piles of gold and jewels. Instead, they were humble artifacts that spoke volumes about the Viking way of life. These were the everyday things that showed what life was like in the Viking world, items that painted a vivid picture of their daily routines. There were everyday items, wooden bowls and spoons, combs and game pieces, each one a piece of the puzzle, all telling stories of daily life on the ship. These artifacts were like a time capsule, preserving the essence of Viking life. Weapons like swords, axes and arrowheads were found scattered throughout the wreck. Were all over the wreck, a reminder of the constant danger in the Viking age. These weapons were not just tools of war, but symbols of their warrior culture. Perhaps the most interesting were the personal items. Small, intimate objects that connected us to the individuals who once lived on the ship. A beautifully carved wooden comb, a testament to their craftsmanship and attention to detail, a small leather pouch with a woman's jewelry, a child's toy. These items told stories of love, care, and the simple joys of life. Section 5. Viking Days Insights from the Serpent's Tooth. The Serpent's Tooth wasn't just a cool discovery, it changed everything, rewriting what we thought we knew about the Vikings. See, history books often say Vikings were just mean barbarians, only interested in raiding and stealing. But the Serpent's Tooth told a more complicated story. It showed a society that was smart, adaptable, and really connected to the sea. The ship's advanced design, with its special hull and huge sail, showed the Vikings' skill in shipbuilding and how they could sail the dangerous North Atlantic. The artifacts found on board showed a culture that was much more than just warriors. Yes, there were weapons, but there were also tools showing people skilled in crafts as well as fighting. Section 6. The Serpent's Legacy, Echoes of a Bygone Era. The Serpent's Tooth isn't just an old thing from the past. Its discovery changed how we see the Vikings today. Museums rushed to show off the ship and its treasures, sharing this amazing find with everyone. Historians and archaeologists studied the artifacts, wanting to understand their secrets and rewrite the story of the Viking Age. The Serpent's Tooth wasn't just a ship. It was a symbol, a powerful reminder of a time when exploration and adventure were everything. The discovery made people more interested in Viking history and culture. Section 7. Lessons from the Deep, the enduring allure of Viking history. The Serpent's Tooth, pulled from its watery grave, reminds us that the sea holds its secrets tight. This ancient Viking longship, hidden beneath the waves for centuries, is a testament to the enduring legacy of the Vikings. Each artifact recovered tells a story of a time long past, yet still resonates with us today. But it also reminds us of the excitement of discovery, the power of human cleverness, and how interesting history is. The thrill of unearthing a piece of the past, of holding in your hands something that was crafted by people who lived so long ago, is an experience like no other. The Vikings, once thought of as just savage raiders, were actually skilled sailors, craftsmen, storytellers, and poets. Their longships were marvels of engineering, capable of crossing vast oceans and navigating treacherous waters. Their sagas and poems have been passed down through generations, preserving their rich cultural heritage. Their world was both violent and beautiful, full of conquest and exploration, of scary warriors and skilled artisans. The duality of their existence, balancing between fierce battles and intricate craftsmanship, paints a complex picture of a society that was far more nuanced than we often give it credit for. The Serpent's Tooth changed how we think about the past, showing that there's always more to learn, more to discover, and more to understand. Each new find challenges our preconceptions and adds depth to our understanding of Viking life and culture. It reminded us that history isn't a boring old thing, but a dynamic, always changing story, made up of countless lives and stories. The past is alive, constantly being rewritten as new discoveries are made and new perspectives are considered. And sometimes, just sometimes, the sea gives us a gift, a peek into a lost world, inviting us to explore its mysteries and learn from its lessons. These underwater treasures offer a unique glimpse into the lives of the Vikings,